Ho,
So this
the dream.
is Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah.
It's a game we've been playing for a little while. We both enjoy the hell out of it.
Yeah.
It's still in pre-alpha right now,
I think so.
or is it in alpha?
It's in alpha now.
But you can get it on Steam. We got it for like $20.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, $20 on Steam. It's an early access game, which I usually try to stay away from because DayZ happened.
yeah. That poor DayZ standalone.
Yup.
One of the best things about this game, I feel, is the art style. It's very, I don't know. A word I would describe it with is like metal as fuck.
It's a few words, not just a word.
Nah, it's one
It's
word
one word.
condensed. There's no spaces in between metal as fuck. You just say it as one.
Of course. But yeah, it's definitely different. It's got like a nice classic RPG feel to it, but then it's also, I don't know.
It's got a lot of different like new status
Yeah.
ailments that most RPGs never had before this. One thing is like you have to watch out for your character's stress level, and once their stress level goes over to like a certain amount, you can become, what is it, like fatigued with certain
You can
ailments.
get, different ailments. I don't know. You can get you can get paranoia, abusive,
Selfish.
selfish.
You can get good ones too.
Yeah,
Like, you can
sometimes.
get focused. You can get occasionally aggressive is good,
Yeah.
depending on.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah,
But
like, you don't want your healer to go aggressive.
yeah, you don't want that. That's terrible. But yeah, it's pretty basic little turn based. You kind of walk around the different environments. The whole story. What's the story? It's like
You are a what are those guys called? Like the guys that lead expeditions, stuff like that. Anyways, you run around with your crew that you recruit through a caravan type deal.
Yeah.
We'll show you a little later. It'll come up in the video.
yeah.
You pretty much just recruit people to take along into like these dungeon type areas, and you have certain objectives within the dungeons, like clear out all the enemies or just search every room. It's simple stuff like that, and then you pretty much just level up that area of progression until you get to the boss.
Yeah.
Um,
And then that happens.
that happens, and that is difficult. We didn't
Yeah.
get to it in the video because I didn't want to sit here for 3 hours grinding.
What?
Yeah. As you can see, I almost died
Yeah,
here.
you got really close to
This
dying
is
here.
just the tutorial. This is the very beginning of the game.
Yeah.
One really cool thing I do like about this is, as you can see, he just went into death's door. Now, he did run out of HP, but he didn't die immediately. It gives you chances to regain your health, also to clear out the rest of the enemies, or for the enemy to kill you.
Yeah. A lot of times when you're at death's door, you can take like 3-4 hits, but then sometimes you'll get like, oh, you got hit once.
Yeah. I think critical hits will usually do it.
I think, yeah. Yeah, they'll take that.
I don't know if you saw there, but the final chest at the end of the tutorial dungeon was trapped.
Yeah.
It didn't really make a difference because it just gave me blight, as long
Yeah.
as it didn't like instantly kill me, which I was really worried about right there. Right there is it's going to show you like your activity log. It shows you all the weeks you've gone through so far.
Your objectives and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. And there is the stagecoach, which is, like I was saying earlier, it's the caravan where you recruit other people.
Yeah.
Like there, I just picked up a healer and a plague doctor.
And then you can upgrade it with different items that you get from inside the dungeons. You get like crests. I think it has to do with like it's your family's manor or something that the dungeon is built on, whatever.
And this is the graveyard, where there's none in there right now. But if I went into my other one and showed you guys, there would be a lot of dead people
Yeah.
because I'm not that great at the game.
It's just a very unforgiving game.
Before you embark, you always pick a party of 4. And then here you will pick food and torches. Torches are very important throughout the game. If you don't have any torches, your characters will stress out much easier. Also, you're more like prone to being surprised in battle and having it just shift your party's or orientation.
The enemies actually get harder too. You get
Yeah.
more damage. You get better loot though.
Yeah.
You'll get better loot if you let your torches go out, but generally you're gonna want to try to keep your torches up.
Mm-hmm. The orientation of which you pick your party is very important. Like, you always want to have your healer in the back, because if she's in like the first two, she can't do like a party
she can't
heal.
even do the heals, which is the only useful thing for them. I mean, some of them have they have like a couple different melee moves, but it's generally not worth it. You're definitely gonna need a healer in this game.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you guys caught that, but I picked up a map and it scouted out the entire area, so now I know where all the traps are and stuff. There's like different levels of scouting depending on the character.
Yeah, like some characters will just scout when you go into a room just randomly.
Yeah.
Oh man, is he opening everything?
He's opening everything. I couldn't do anything. It wouldn't let me walk past it. It was like, you have to open it.
Yeah. Yeah, that just has to do with some of their personal qualities, which is great.
It's really cool because it's random. Like, it throws you for a loop. Like, if you're... After you complete a dungeon, you're going to want to send the party members you had into like a tavern for stress relief and stuff like that. So, like, every other one, you're using a different party.
Yeah.
And you can get a shit party on the next one that just doesn't work, even though you picked pretty much the same characters.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, it makes the characters feel a lot more unique.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Because there's, what, like 6 or 7 different
Yeah, there's like 6 or
types.
7 different types. But then each one has their own unique qualities. You don't get to name your characters either. They all come pre-named for you.
You can rename them.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
I've never renamed them.
I never have
Just
either
kidding.
because I like the way
I like
that
how
it
it's
is.
random. Just kidding. You can rename
You can
them.
rename them. It's a weird little option you gotta like find, but it's there.
Alright. But yeah.
So, I mean, so
Hey,
far...
you got focus.
Yeah, like I was
That's
saying
really
earlier.
nice.
And that's just explaining it right there.
But yeah, you can see the stress level right underneath the health bar. It's the little... Are they black and white? They're
Yes.
black and white.
He's colorblind.
I'm colorblind. You can see the little black and white squares once it gets full. See, like, he just got abusive. Once he gets full, their will be tested, and they can either get a good one,
Or a
which is
bad
really
one.
rare, or a bad one. Usually, like, I'd say like 8 times out of 10, you're gonna get a bad one.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get abusive, or you're gonna get the one when they just like pain, and then you're like, oh yeah, beat me up.
And when that one happens, a lot of times they will not take healing.
Yeah,
Which is really...
just terrible.
Really, really, really frustrating.
Oh my god. Because especially if you do like a single person heal, it'll waste the turn.
Oh, yeah. You can't take that back. It's really annoying. Anyway, so we're wrapping up towards the end of the video. I just wanted to say thanks for all the support we've gotten so far. It's not a lot, but it's something.
Yeah,
and it's motivation. So thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe. Twitter will be in the description. This was Darkest Dungeon. Let us know how you feel about it.
See you next time.